when he's older, he does the same thing with his kids, and it's just something we can pass on for the next 100 years.
Here's a little history for you. The Rockettes were originally called the Missouri Rockettes when they were founded back in 1925. Their name was officially changed to the Rockettes in the year 1934.
Working for you. This is Fox 2 News at 6.
We begin tonight with this in Detroit, where someone tried to burn down a house with a homeowner still inside. The man survived and is now sharing his story of survival. Let's get live. The Fox 2's Camille Mary, she has more on how this all unfolded. Camille.
Yeah, this is an absolutely amazing story. So he's a night owl. He's an insomniac. He was up in the middle of the night watching TV upstairs when he heard something. He thought it was someone breaking into the house, but it turns out it was something entirely different. Take a look.
Around 3 o'clock, 3:30, and I heard a boom, just a boom, boom.
A Molotov cocktail thrown at Sterling Dickerson's house early Thursday morning. He lives on Lanark Street in Detroit.
It came through the window, it bounced here, and it got in the corner. Well, I actually had a bucket, a great bucket there, so I grabbed it and I threw it in the bucket. You know, instead of me trying to throw it outside, I knew it would go splatter everywhere. I got lucky. 30 seconds later, it would have blew up and it been spread everywhere.
Dickerson suffering from burns.
No skin grab. It was blistered up, and they said I was lucky. I was lucky with no nerve damage, it wasn't frying. It was just like, and it sizzled and it took my skin off my foot. But in my hands and my fingers.
Despite it all, Dickerson remained remarkably calm during our interview.
God was on my side last night.
The case assigned to the Detroit Fire Investigation Division. Detroit police officers at the home early Thursday afternoon. Dickerson, a retired engineer, says he doesn't have any known enemies, but clearly someone has it out for him.
That was, I'm trying to kill you. That's not knocking on your door, hey, want to drink some coffee together? No, that was like, take this person out.
Still able to make jokes about the whole thing. Meanwhile, his hands are going to be okay. His foot's going to be okay. But he said on one of his hands, his fingerprints are actually burned off. That's how bad it was. It could have been worse, though. He says he's lucky to be alive. He's lucky to have his house. But now he's thinking about moving. Reporting live, Camille Mary, Fox 2 News.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, with no known enemies, does he think that maybe someone saw that the lights were on, the TV was on, and just decided to do something awful and go by and hurt someone? I mean, what's his guess?
I mean, he doesn't know, you know, is this a case of mistaken identity? Do they think maybe someone else lives there? Did they target the wrong house? I mean, we know that happens a lot. Unfortunately, people just get the house wrong and they end up shooting innocent people that, of course, aren't the target, just the wrong place at the wrong time. So he's not sure. But, I mean, you heard him. Just a mild-mannered guy. His kids are all grown up. He's single now. He's living by himself. He's retired. He's trying to fix up this house. Just really chill guy. And even one of his friends stopped by to talk to him when we were there, saying, hey, if you need a shoulder to cry on, or you want to go get coffee, let me know. So it's a mystery, but you saw police there, fire investigating this. Obviously, if anyone knows anything, to call Crime Stoppers at 1-800-SPEAK UP. But again, he's lucky to be alive. Lucky this could have been a lot worse.
That's so disturbing, but we're glad he's at least going to be okay. Camila Mary for us live. Thank you. Other news now. The man who accused in the shooting and killing of the general manager of Prime 7 in Commerce Township arraigned today. We're talking about Tonin Pietri is charged with first-degree murder and felony firearm in connection to Sunday's shooting. Investigators say he shot Francesca Scambi over what they call a personal disagreement. Pietri is being held without bond and is due back in court December 3rd. Well, the manhunt continues at this hour for the suspect believed to be behind a deadly shooting at an illegal barbershop in Detroit. Now there's a $5,000 reward in the case involving Dalvine Nickerson. Let's get live to Fox 2's Scott Wolchek. He's in our newsroom with the very latest. Scott.
Hey, Roop, yeah, you know what? That $5,000 reward from Detroit Rewards TV, that is now being offered if you can help aid their investigation. Remember, this guy is a suspect, and he's wanted in connection with this homicide that happened on November 14th on the grounds of Charles Wright Academy in Detroit. A man was cutting a 20-year-old's hair. Somebody came in, shot that 20-year-old, and killed him. So yesterday, we were all over this thing. Out in Redford, police saw Nickerson along with two guys in a car. They tried to pull him over. It leads to this huge manhunt out on Beach Daily Road near Schoolcraft, where it was all over a golf course. You see helicopters, dogs, drones, and Nickerson still got away. Today, they're obviously out on the case. That scene has wrapped up, but they want information. That's why you're seeing this $5,000 reward come out. Of course, we were out there talking with some of the neighbors. Take a listen to just how worried they were hearing about this thing happening out in their backyard.
Oh, I think it's so scary. You know, people are always quick to say, oh, it'll never happen here, but you just don't know. I had my 6-inch blade by the bed, so I'm probably going to just grab my 9mm. But yeah, tonight I'm going to do a little extra protection just in case, because again, my son likes to leave the house dark, but I turn the lights on, so it's going to be every light on tonight.
There's a $5,000 reward for information that moves this case forward. So what that means is it doesn't need to lead to an arrest, just needs to help us find this person and move the case forward.
It just needs to help move the case forward. Obviously, a lot of frustration after having an entire day manhunt and not being able to find this guy. So they're really turning to the public's help, and you can help them anonymously with Crime Stoppers, 1-800-SPEAK-UP as always, or you can do it online at DetroitRewards.tv. For now, reporting live in the newsroom, Scott Walchek, Fox 2 News. Root, back to you.
Yeah, and covering the story, we've mentioned it a few times to Scott. It's so important that if someone sees this person, not to approach him, not to get near this person, consider him dangerous, and just simply call police, right?
Yep, absolutely. You just want to call 911. And like I said, you know, take a good look at his photo. You can see he's got a neck tattoo, and it seems like it stands out pretty well. And, you know, it's one of those things where I'm sure the guy's probably, you know, probably pretty scared after having this entire manhunt, and he's wanted in connection with this pretty serious accusation. So police are saying, hey, if you're watching this, turn yourself in.
Yeah, a lot of other people scared too, sitting in their homes wondering where this guy is. Hopefully they catch him soon. Scott Wolchak for us live tonight. Thank you.
Thanks.
A Flint area woman has pled guilty to criminal charges in a hit-and-run crash that killed a 3-year-old boy in Livonia. 56-year-old Tammy Sandeville entered a guilty plea to driving while license suspended, causing death, and driving while the license was suspended, causing serious injury. Police say Sandeville was behind the wheel when she struck Tia Robinson and her 2 kids as they were leaving the Livonia spree back in June. Sandeville now faces between 5 and 15 years behind bars. All right, my friends, cloudy and cold on this Thursday. Weather at 30. Rich Luderman is here with a look at our forecast, and you're looking all the way out to Thanksgiving now with your 7-day.
Yes. Next Thursday, Thanksgiving, starts a much colder pattern, and you'll see that coming up in the 7-day forecast. For the time being, it's not terribly cold out there. We have the clouds, a couple of sprinkles around town. Most of us have numbers in the 40s right now. Now, there are some rain showers up there over northern lower Michigan, close to the Mackinac Bridge, but here are the current readings. 45 for us, 44 in Grand Rapids, even way up there, the tip of the thumb, Bad Axe, Huron County, 40 degrees. Live pictures right here in Southfield. You can see 9 Mile Road. A couple of sprinkles with the low clouds, so that's our forecast. For the rest of tonight, we'll get down to 41. And then here's a peek at what's coming up next. It'll be a bit cooler Saturday, a bright Sunday, back to 54. Roop, a check of that 7-day ahead in 10.
All right, thanks so much. As that weather does get colder, as you just point out there, a group in Detroit is working to raise awareness about the ongoing plight for young people with no place to stay. Covenant House is hosting its annual Sleep Out tonight. Let's get live to Fox News' Hillary Golson, who's live with more on this annual event, and it's an important one, Hillary.
Yeah, this is such an important effort that happens every year. They've been doing this for about 12, 13 years, Covenant House in Detroit. And the amount of money that they raise is really remarkable. Already they've raised more than $450,000 here. And the idea is that they want to end homelessness among young people and support those people who may have been trafficked, may be experiencing homelessness. The work they do is so critical. I want to first introduce you to Jeremiah Fuller, who is a new resident here at Covenant House. Thank you so much for speaking with us.
Same with you. How you doing?
We talked about it. What brought you here?
What brought me here is, I will honestly say, my past decisions I've made in my life. Really just my past decisions, honestly.
What sort of services, support, really love do you get from being here?
From being at Covenant, I feel like they're helping me move at a faster and better pace that I was in before, and I feel like it's a better opportunity for me.
An opportunity to do what exactly?
opportunity to get my own place, do better, get a job, school. I've been in the school. It's just been a better life for me since I've been at Covenant.
Is it fair to say it's transformational?
Yes.
Let's bring in Ruth Nelson, who is the co-chair for the Sleep Out event happening. Congratulations on the success you've had so far, but it's not over.
It's not over yet. We have tonight, and we'll be fundraising until the end of the year. So,
what are your goals, and what is your greatest hope for the participants and for the community?
My greatest hope is really for the participants. I am a mom of 3 of this age group, and thinking about the fact that we consider them adults, but they're really not, right? Like, think about when we were in this 18 to 24, and life is much harder now. And so having Covenant House that comes in and that supports them, not only with a safe place to stay, right, food to eat, but true love and respect and the services to help them get their lives back together, and then be able to go out and live their dreams, right? I mean, the reality is many of the residents that are here, homelessness is the least interesting thing about them, right? You sit and talk to them and you hear their hopes and their dreams, and you just want to do more.
And a final word. When people come and they're on their boxes, I love that you all say, you are not pretending to be homeless.
We're not pretending. We're here in solidarity with them. We're standing alongside of them to show them that not only Covenant House is here for them, but we as a community, corporations within Michigan, outside of Michigan, are here for them as well, and they count and they matter.
They count and they matter. That's the key. That's the key. And the idea here is not just to give these 161 participants the experience, it's a small, tiny little taste of what it's like to experience homelessness, but to raise this critical money for the important work that Covenant House does every single day of the year. To sleep outside for one night, that is just a small snippet of what so many people in our community are experiencing every day. And it really reminds us of the incredible privilege that we all have, being people who are housed and have not had to deal with this. So it's really just an incredible, incredible thing. And I'll send it back to you, Roop.
No, it's so true. It does matter. It does count, and this effort does as well. And it's such a great thing for you to point out that we do take it for granted, and so we should try to help where we can. Hillary Golson for us live tonight. Thank you. Fox 2 continuing to follow new developments today as President Donald Trump calls for the arrest of several Democratic lawmakers, including Michigan U.S. Senator Alyssa Slotkin. More on what he said next. Also tonight.
I'm Derek Kevra live at the Wayne County Light Fest, and the carolers are on stage, and that can mean only one thing. We are less than 10 minutes away from flipping the switch and having Heinz Drive light up for the holiday season. Don't go anywhere. 10 minutes from now, it's all happening live.
All right, we'll talk to Derek Kevra in just a few minutes. That's just ahead. But first, a major shift in the guidance from the CDC when it comes to vaccines and autism. The new language that's now on the agency's website, it's raising some eyebrows and some new concerns when we return. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention has made an about-face in the agency's position on the relationship between vaccines and autism. That's a reversal from the CDC's long-standing stance that there